So we all know about AI, right? You know, we can all just put in some random prompts and just get a really pretty picture. It doesn't really matter what we put in from like a Dolly or a Mid-Journey. However, can we actually design logos with it? Are our logo designers safe out there? I have no idea. Realistically, I definitely know it can't be that good, right? Either way, let's find out and just see what's happening. Okay, so first, let's go ahead and start off with something kind of simple in my opinion. So for the record, I think Dr. Disrespect is coming out with a game called Dead Drop, right? So Dead Drop has like a skull, it has an arrow for the mouth, it has like a cool futuristic typeface. I'm wondering, okay, now listen to me here. I would feel like the easiest thing to do in like an AI format is make a skull logo, and let's just see what happens, what we can create. Slash imagine with the prompt. So the prompt will be skull logo icon. So it's like menacing, it's like skull logo. Okay, arrow pointing down for the nose. Is that two on the nose? Like literally? Okay, let's just see what happens when we do this. Okay, so off of our first pass here, we're looking pretty okay. It's not actually that bad, to be honest. Let's just see what happens. Okay. I don't see an arrow, but it's not awful, but like there's like one, like there's an okay skull here, but I think I might have added too many details to it, or not enough detail maybe. So let's try again. Let's try esports skull logo icon, logo mark. Oh, hey yo, I didn't even put arrow down. Hey yo, hold on. Wait a sec, why is that kind of sick? Let's talk about this for a second, because the first part of this, the left one here was actually really good. The second one's honestly phenomenal. If I even take this for a second, right? And if I pop this in an image traces really quick, right, this gives us a pretty good start. I'm gonna say to myself, yo, this can be like the arrow down right here. It's sort of like this. Who's gonna say this is not a good first pass? You know what I'm trying to say right now? It's a little scary, okay? You know what, last one for this. Let's try esports skull logo with the crown, Reaper logo design. I feel like putting in Reaper will make it more like elongated and kind of like more scary looking. We'll see what we get. Whatever's happening down here is looking like a what is it, Call of Duty like icon. Whoa, hey yo, that's kind of sick. It's like a badge in the background for the crown. That's a cool way to think about it. You know, like, oh, I hate the fact this is a thing. I really do. I hate it, but I love it, because there's a lot of people out there who probably struggle with the ideation process, but I like have good ideas afterwards. If that's you, why not give this a shot? You know what I mean? Like, genuinely, why not? Why not put it in a mock-up? Yo. I didn't even notice how kind of clean, like mechanical that is. Like, also for the record, you can also upscale these, right? So I'm gonna upscale this. You know, besides also upscaling it, I'm gonna also give different versions of it. I'm pissed a little bit, but also not. But also, am I the only one right now that's kind of saying this is a hard logo? Like, I'm thinking like $400 minimum. This image itself is high quality. This is a 4K image. So while that was happening, this is what it came up with our 4 different versions. So like this over here looks, it's kind of menacing and scary, but this is also dope. You know, this is over the course of like the next, 4 or whatever years. You can see this being a very high key tool for like artists themselves, maybe even like replacements, like hopefully not, but we can't lie that is actually ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Now what I'm thinking though is this might be so sick for mascot logos. So let's go to imagine. It's a ram with wings as the horns. It needs to be a logo mark or a logo design. I'm gonna even put in mascot logo, right? I feel like once you get that, it's gonna really make it mascot-y. Inside a badge, okay? Hopefully they know what I mean when I say badge, and I just mean like the sort of like, surrounding element of it. Let's see what I get with this. This is a little weird, but I'm curious. Okay, so realistically, what we actually got here was like this one up here. We're just gonna X that out. That is just not it for me. Oh, top right though, it's kind of fun. It's more just kind of focusing on the horns themselves. However, just even being that, it's not bad. Bottom left, no idea what's happening. However, bottom right though, it's actually kind of like a cutesy sort of like, I think of what is it called, lacrosse, that alligator brand, right? It kind of reminds me of that kind of branding where it's kind of like this fun little circle, like horns coming out the top. You can make the eyes more like kind of cutesy or whatever, or like however you want to make them, right? And it, you can call it like ram butts, like for pants. So no one's saving that anyway. It's not that bad though. Like realistically, not that bad. Let's give it another shot. Let's give it another shot. Lion mascot esports logo. I want it in a shield. I want it to also be roaring. Okay, that's pretty basic, right? And I want it to be angry. Okay, let's do that. Oh. Hey, yo, chill out. Why is it kind of sick? Even this right here. Hey, what? Literally what? You know what? I gotta test this for a second. If I type in lion mascot logo, am I getting anything that kind of feels really similar to this? I do not see anything down here that's kind of copied. So like, I don't even see something remotely close even on the first page of Google, which is like pretty important, right? It's kind of dope. Also minimalist. What if I tried that? I use the same idea. Lion mascot logo mark shield. Maybe I don't put anger, put minimalist, English is hard. Minimalistic 2D, and I'm not even gonna put the word clean. I wanted to see if I use like terms that like the inside community uses, does it pick it up? Who knows, but let's see. Honestly, that idea is pretty sick. It's a valid, this right here, I would take this and be like, this is such a valid idea where like the mains of the actual line are kind of sticking out a little bit. So it kind of gives it more of a like, more of a broader look and almost makes it look like the outside shield is more like a surrounding gold. That's sick. Okay, so for this next one, I'm thinking about those like vintage like badges. If I type in like vintage badge, like these bad boys, right? They're like pretty like, you know, a common idea. If I type in vintage badge, I know exactly what I'm considering and thinking. So what I'm thinking is that we make one called like Death Valley. Okay, we already know it's good at skulls. This time I have Death Valley vintage logo mark, mountains, hexagon badge, sun, vintage colors, small detail, retro logo. That's a lot. Okay, we're gonna see now if this is gonna be helpful or not. Let's just press enter, and we're gonna hope that we didn't just waste our time trying to think of an idea. But you know, oh, hey, that looks good. It's always a first like little instance that looks good. I mean, I think putting retro in might have kind of like messed me up a little bit, but hey, yo. It had the sun, the mountain, Death Valley logo on the bottom. Kind of creepy. Retro logo. Okay, retro kind of hit me with a pretty good idea. Not what I want exactly. Realistically, I did type that in, but it's not exactly what I want, but kind of sick. Okay, so bear with me here. So I went on a site known as goodbrief.io, not sponsored by the way, but I don't even know if this is where you can get good, unique briefs, but I'm on it. So I put on logo type, the industry, we can put technology, we can even put food. Let's do sports. So we're gonna come to that produces timeless managing training videos. Okay, training videos called Brilliant Poke. Okay, so I'm gonna do it Brilliant Poke logo. I'm gonna take this entire description and just put it in the prompt. Let's see what happens. So if I'm looking at this, we put Brilliant Poke logo design. I'm thinking when they said poke, they thought mountain, very peak, like whatever, but also it kind of makes sense. We're a company that produces timely, you know, mountaineering training videos. I didn't even notice that it says mountaineering. I gotta try it again. Hold on. No way. I'm gonna do technology this time. So here's one for technology. Hammerheads Electronics, okay? And then their brief is a weird company that describes new ways to share music by combining a dedicated team, blah, blah, blah. Right, our target audience is seniors who want to convey a sense of nostalgia. Let's see what we get if we just put this entire thing in. Even if it's not that descriptive, are we gonna get close? Because this is broken. It's broken if so. I have no idea what's happening here, but the fact that it even has the Hammerheads Electronics on the bottom is a little creepy. This bottom right one, although really weird and whatever, and the fact that we put nostalgia to kind of put in that like color scheme, weird. Secondly, this is like the top of a hammer, and if we're being honest, that's not bad. Like this just top part alone, right? Not a bad idea. That is mind-boggling, scarily fucking weird. Just weird. It's just weird. I don't know. I'm done. I'm a little done. I'm a little sad, a little weirded out, but I'm done. I need to be done because I've been here for like an hour just messing around with prompts. This is way too addicting. Honestly, it's really easily accessible. I'm not even gonna this is not an ad or anything like that, but Mid-Journey, you can go on Discord and get like 25 free, you know, prompts ideas that you can just do on your own. This is, it's a weird time we're living in for artists, and if I'm being honest, graphical artists, I wouldn't say we're gonna replace anytime soon, but for ideas like ideation, prime, like literally prime. So with that being said, if we hit 600 likes on this video, I will do another video about this. Maybe you guys can give me some briefs of your own or just some like random company names. I don't know, you guys let me know. So let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. If not, if you guys didn't, I'm sorry, but if you made it to the end, you must have enjoyed it a little bit. So with that being said, Cecil HQ out. Now to keep smiling, stay positive, and stay freaking proto, guys. Later, much love, peace, and be careful out there.